Minister, as you know, there are 2 million people in Gaza who depend on UNRWA. As you've said many times before, Gaza is the worst place in the world to live right now. They employ 13,000 people. They quickly fired 12 individuals as of January 26 under allegations of connections with Hamas. And as MP McPherson shared earlier, CBC is now reporting that the Government of Canada hasn't seen evidence backing up Israel's claim that staff employed by UNRWA colluded with Hamas in any way before being suspended, before we suspended our funding. And so my question is, in light of all of this, are there conversations in your department right now and or with the Minister of International Development with respect to restoring funding to UNRWA?
Thank you, Mike. So I know there is a very important conversation happening about UNRWA, and I know that UNRWA is important to Palestinians. I really get it. And that's why we supported UNRWA, that's why we invested in UNRWA. Now, what happened on October 7th was catastrophic, we know, and the allegations that that have been made are very serious. And that is why Canada is not the only country that have paused its funding to UNRWA. But at the same time, it is normal that the UN, which I think is doing the right thing, is investigating, because these are serious allegations. And I think, Mike, you can agree with that.
No debate whatsoever about the seriousness of the allegations. The concern I'm raising, and my question is with respect to, have we received any other information beyond from Israel with respect to these 12 individuals, 12 of 13,000 employees in the organization who've already been fired?
So, Mike, it's the Minister of International Development that has been in contact, but it's UNRWA itself that raised the issue with Canada. So it was themselves coming up, to connecting with us to talk about this issue. So that is why we took note of what they were saying, and that is why we worked with other countries about this issue. And now I'm confident, I have total trust in the head of the investigation. She used to be my colleague, a person that I really respect a lot, which is the former Minister of Foreign Affairs of France, Catherine Colonna. I really hope that the investigation can be, as I mentioned, very thorough, but also rapid, because indeed, we need to continue to provide humanitarian aid to Gaza, and UNRWA is fundamental in offering that humanitarian aid.
Just to clarify from your comment, did UNRWA request for Canada to cut funding?
What I'm telling you is, and it's really much more the international, I haven't had conversations with UNRWA. What I know is UNRWA reached out to us as a government to raise these allegations. And we were not the only one. They did that with all other countries that are funders of UNRWA.
Is there a conversation happening right now in the federal government with respect to responding to what we're understanding from CBC on the extent to which we are validating the claim of these 12 individuals?
But this is a conversation you need to, this is a question you need to absolutely ask Ahmed.